brothers, what's happening? It is Monday, February 10th, guys. We got a Super Bowl hangover going on, guys. What about them Eagles? Destroyed the Chiefs, upset the Chiefs. They're over there crying. They're so upset. Boo-hoo-hoo. That's right, guys. The Chiefs were upset. We didn't have to look at that stupid Kelsey kiss Tay-Tay. Matter of fact, Tay-Tay was booed. That's right, guys, was booed at the Super Bowl, guys. They're sick. They're sick of Tay-Tay and Kelsey. Get rid of the Kelsey brothers. Burn them at the stake is what I say. We're going to look at the worst and the best commercials. We got shout-outs. We got Wakey Bakey News. We got Today in History, guys. We got all the things. We're going to be checking out the worst and the best commercials of the Super Bowl. Which ones did you guys like? A lot of movie trailers. Thunderbolts, the newest Marvel movie. Kind of like the Suicide Squad, but different. Maybe the Suicide Squad, but better. I saw that second Suicide Squad just recently. Ooh. Hopefully Thunderbolts will get it down, guys. Man, a lot of movie trailers. Nothing super exciting. Superman rolled through. Ones we've already saw. So, it would have been nice to get some surprises. Budweiser trying to make a comeback. Carl's Jr. We got a whole mess of commercials. More commercials than action in the game. We're going to talk shit on the Kelsey brothers. We're going to talk shit on the Chiefs. We got a lot of stuff to get into, guys. So make sure you're hitting that like, subscribe, and share button, guys, because it only gets better from here. Let's kick the tires and light the fires, guys, because it is Wakey Bakey time. We go live in 2. Let's do it.
It's 7:10 a.m.
Time to wakey wakey and time for bakey.
Time to wakey and time for bakey.
Get ready for your host with more.
Get ready for your host with more.
Mr. Brian Brown.
Mr. Brian Brown.
It's 7:10 a.m.
It's 7:10 a.m.
live and in living color. How's everyone doing out there, guys? How's everyone doing? Halftime show sucked lemons. Harvey Hooligan in the house. We got Fight for Freedom. Tim W. already in this morning, guys. Already in this morning. Tim, I wasn't impressed with the halftime show, Tim said. What did you think of your overall experience of this Super Bowl, guys? Was everyone happy that the Eagles destroyed the Chiefs? We didn't really watch it that much. We were watching Dexter, New Blood, during the first half, and I go check in on it, and fucking Eagles are up like 22-0, something like 20, like it was ridiculous, 28-0. And at halftime, I was like, holy shit, I wish I would have placed that $1 million bet on. I fucking drug my feet and I didn't do it. And by the time I went to do it, it was too late. The game had already started. It was still 0-0, but fuck, man, I could have won some metabucks. Oh, well. I was just happy that the Kelseys, well, I guess dickhead Kelsey, the brother, gets to celebrate a little bit because he's a Eagle alum, but his stupid brother, we didn't have to see the Taylor Swift Kelsey kiss in the middle of the thing. You know, a lot of difference in a year, man. Last year, Chiefs win the Super Bowl. Everyone loves Taylor Swift. Rah rah, Siskumba, the America's couple, Kelsey and Taylor Swift. Give it a year, dude, and they're booing her out of the building. No one gives a fuck about him. I think they just fucking shoved it down our throats, and we don't like it. And we don't like it. But yeah, I was happy to see that. Eagles, you know what, man? They had a hell of a season. You want to talk about deserving? Man, they upset all through the playoffs. They fucking went through. Man, if there was a team that you had to say that was determined and focused, it was the Eagles, man. Eagles didn't go in there relying on past attributes. They went in there to fuck somebody up, and they did. They did 100%. They did. Jeremy, how was it? How was it, Jeremy? You did you make it to the Super Bowl, my man? How was it? Did you freak out? Freak out. That's right. Aaron, our brother from Australia. We love you, bro. We love you. How's it going in Australia? How's your summer down under, man? You know what we got to do? We got to get Aaron to shoot some videos for us and send it to me. I'll even edit it up. We got to do a day in the life of Aaron, where like he's in Australia and he's jumping on buses. Like stuff that you wouldn't think was cool, Aaron, we all would think was like, holy shit, he's standing on the corner in Australia waiting for a bus. Oh my God, what's gonna happen? Yeah, we got to get Aaron to send us some videos, man, from Australia. That'd be fun. That'd be real fun. Tucson, Arizona. I ain't answering. Standing on the corner in Tucson, Arizona. Bill collector's calling my phone. Oh, that's not how that song goes. Not at all. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Yeah, so Super Bowl, I enjoyed it, guys, for the most part of what I watched. Eagles, I think they deserved it. I think it was their time. So congratulations, Philadelphia Eagles. Congratulations. America's team. Right now, they're America's team. What else? Oh, you know what? Let's do. I got a little something for you guys. I got a little something for you guys. A little something for that ass. That's right. Let's see here. Boom da boom da da boom diddy. Boom diddy boom diddy boom diddy. That's what they say. They say boom diddy boom diddy boom diddy. All right, we got this thing going here. All right, let's go here. All right, here we go, guys. Got something special. Got something special for you guys. Let me share it here. Speaking of Super Bowl, speaking of marijuana, the greatest Super Bowl of all time, guys, would have to be, and not for football reasons, Well, we're gonna find out right now. I can't remember exactly who played. The Seahawks and somebody. All right. Oh, the Denver Broncos and the Seahawks guys played in the Super Bowl a few years back, and it was the first time two legalized cannabis states faced off in the Super Bowl, guys. We're gonna get into it right now. A little toast, a little taste of today in history, guys. Let's do it.
All right, stoners, light up and let's huddle up for a trippy tale from Super Bowl history. Imagine this. It's 2014 and the biggest game of the year is between the Denver Broncos and the Seattle Seahawks. But here's the kicker. Both teams hail from the first two states to legalize recreational cannabis, Colorado and Washington. Fans dubbed it the Weed Bowl, and the buzz was lit. This Super Bowl wasn't just about touchdowns and tackles. It was a cultural moment. With weed freshly legalized, the game took on a whole new vibe. Fans joked about the mile-high Broncos and the sky-high Seahawks. Memes flooded the internet, showing mascots passing joints instead of footballs. The media couldn't get enough of it, coining terms like the Bong Bowl and the Marijuana Bowl. But the NFL wasn't ready to embrace the green. Despite the hype, cannabis ads were a no-go during the broadcast. Still, that didn't stop enterprising fans from hosting Super Bowl parties with cannabis-infused snacks. Pot brownies, anyone? It was a high time for football and cannabis culture. For more mind-blowing stories like this, check out thedailydank.com and swing by the Healing Center of Needles. Stay curious, stay baked, and remember, sometimes history is best enjoyed with a little green.
That's right. Sometimes history is best with a little green, guys. That was a cool Super Bowl too, man. I think you're gonna see more and more. You know, I was just thinking today about the everything going on in the world, and it seems like you know, everything. I think legalization, I think federally is coming quick. I think it's going to be soon. If they're serious about clearing the deficit, which looks like they are, what better way, man? You fucking, especially if you own Congress, if you own fucking Senate, and you own the White House, you push that fucker through. And I know Republicans are a little stiff on the marijuana, but man, you fucking put it business wise, it's already fucking legal in almost every state, right? You fucking legalize it federally. I'm telling you, you could clear that deficit in 2 fucking years. I fucking almost guarantee you. I almost guarantee you. Hey, who is it? Who is it? Who is it in the house? It is the broken brain of Eric. Look at that bloke passionately kissing the kangaroo in the corner. Oh, Lonnie, good morning. I was just going to say that, Lonnie. I just saw on Facebook your football chest. Remember? Lonnie posted a picture when he had his surgery, his fucking heart surgery. They stapled his chest back together, and it looked like a fucking football. Like, where does it, where you grab the seams where you grab and throw it? Fucking Lonnie's football chest. I remember that from last year, man. Thank God, man. Thank God, Lonnie, that you're alive with us. You're here. You're alive and kicking. You're full of piss and vinegar. What better way to have it, man? We're happy that you survived that, Lonnie. That was a crazy, crazy thing, man. Yeah, since chats don't work on Twitch, I am here. Really? They don't? I didn't know that. I did not know that. I got to spend more time on Twitch. I've been ignoring it. I finally Russ has made some settings that I can understand a little bit over there. But man, yeah, Twitch is a different animal, man. It's a different animal. All right, guys, let's get into some wakey bakey stuff. Yeah, I was talking to myself over there. That is weird. We're gonna have to fix that up. I just did get a Twitch notification though. Pioneer Wizard went live. Pioneer Wizard 19, guys. Don't forget to go follow old Russ. Chantel's better half. That's right. Well, I don't know about better, but you guys. All right, guys, let's get in to some shout outs this morning, guys. That's right. You want a shout out. You're out there, you're working, you're cutting the grass, you're washing cars. We haven't gave a shout out to car washers in a while. You're making coffee. Oh, big shout out. Oh, shit. You know, oh, all right. April has an interview today. Oh, that's the That's not what I wanted. It was using my voice commands and it was like April has an interview today. They put on there. No, she has an interview at Starbucks, guys. So if you guys want to give her a big shout out or a big thoughts and positive energy her way, she could probably use it, guys. Yeah, big interview over there. It's exciting. All right, let's get into some shout outs. Got everyone at Starbucks. Big shout out. Big shout out at Starbucks. Um, all right. Sorry, guys. Sorry. I realized that I didn't wish her happy interview before her interview. I forgot. All right, guys, let's get into this. It's a wakey bakey time.
Rise and shine, it's the wakey bakey vibe. Dank Nation's here and we're going worldwide. The daily dank.com is leading the way. Shouting out the crew, starting the day. From Rosie the Bulldog to Supernova, my Mike. Dank Nation shining, the future's bright. Roll call, Dank Nation unite. Harvey hooligans here, keeping it tight. Fight for freedom, blazing it up. Broken brains thinking Rosie Key's got the spark. Mr. Crispers brings the crunch and leaves his mark. Back to the retro review. Bring in the Golani, the OG, smoking big, not scrawny. Aaron from Australia, bold and uncontrolled. Pam and Chris Zucchini, keeping it real. Charlie the fisherman's got that morning appeal. April so lovely, Russ and Jeremy too. Lonnie's blunt is lighting up the room. Roll call, Dank Nation unite with the daily dank.com.
Big shout out to Rosie Key. I'm sure she's out there working this morning. We love you, Rosie Key. I know she'll be watching later. We want to give her a big shout out, though, guys. Everyone out there. I do love Rosie Key at the end when she's in the cat suit, like in the cat face and in the suit, like the band. That's pretty good. Big shout out to everyone out there, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you watching. You want to get on the video. You want to get on the song. You're watching. You're like, how do I join this Dank Nation craziness? Go over to Facebook, guys. Dank Nation private group. Go ahead and join it. Join the Dank Nation regular group, too, page. If you join the private group, guys, that's where you're going to get exclusive video game playing. I go live all the time playing Pirates. Me and Eric are actually, I'm going to talk Eric in the doing some pirate shit here pretty soon with me. We do all sorts of VR on there, guys. We update. We to share jokes. You can post what you're buying, your weed. It's a lot of you have a lot more leeway in that group than you can on the comments and stuff. So if you guys want to be part of it, part of the Dank Nation, guys, right now it's free. All you need to do is join. Just go over to the Facebook group, the Dank Nation, guys. It's a private group. The page is also just open for to join, but the private group, guys, jump in there. We'll approve you. We'll get you in. You'll get access to all the exclusive stuff, and yeah. It's a good time. It's a good time over there, guys. Hoping to do a lot more lives and stuff on that group. All right. At least your blunt lights up the room, Lonnie. You know what it is? It's Eric's wife is pissed off. You're sticking your junk in his face. So she's, you son of a bitch. Get your dick out of my man's face. That's literally how it's going. Oh, Brian, I will join and plunder that booty. Nice, nice. We're gonna have to go on the peer to peer or whatever, the multiplayer one online. Fucking kids, man. These fucking kids on that multiplayer. Oh, drive me crazy. They just won't leave you alone. Like you just want to launch your boat and go out and do shit. And these kids are jumping in your boat. I'm your first mate. I'm 11 years old. And you're like, get the fuck off my boat. We smoke weed here. Leave us alone. This ain't Stranger Things. Get the fuck out of here. Go ride your bicycles. Get off your phones, god damn it. Captain Brian and First Mate Eric. Oh man, that's the one thing. Like I love the game. I love playing the single player because there's no kids fucking around. But there's not as much shit to do. Like Grand Theft Auto. Like Grand Theft Auto is cool to play, but Grand Theft Auto Online is a whole different world. But now imagine if Grand Theft Auto was just full of fucking 11-year-olds jumping in your car, being like, hey, I'm your buddy. We're going to go rob a bank together. And you're like, what the? Hey, look, it's Rosie. Rosie's in the back. You see her head right there. There we go. There we go. Walk the plank, little Jimmy. Exactly. Exactly. And they're all fucking toxic on there. It was like a pre-interview. Oh. Nice. So she had a pre-interview, guys, and she'll know sometime by Friday if they're going to go to the next step. All right, sorry. Having to do the boyfriend duties there. All right, dude, I would have been playing Marvel Rivals. Dude, I have been playing. Really? I'm going to have to check that out. Is that a PlayStation? I have to check out some Rivals. Let's see. Between Brian and I got something for your ass, and Eric, I'll plunder your booty. It's getting Diddy time in here. I love it, love it. Big shout out to everyone out there, guys. If you're cooking breakfast for all of us, making coffee, Starbucks, hire April. Best decision you ever make, Starbucks. I'm sure they're watching. I'm sure everyone at Starbucks is watching. Big shout out to everyone, guys. Burger King, McDonald's, Jack in the Crack, Black Bear. We just ate Black Bear the other day. We didn't eat a Black Bear. We ate at Black Bear restaurant. Good stuff, man. We used to be Denny's people, but now we're switching over to Black Bear. We seem like we like the Black Bear a little more than Denny's. Get more food. It's a little better too. Food's just a little better quality. I think the price is about the same too. All systems go. I'm gonna have to check that one out. PlayStation has been out for a while. The network. I haven't really been playing. I've been doing a lot of VR. So, but yeah, PlayStation Network's been. I got to renew my PlayStation Network thing too here pretty quick. You know what? Let's get into some wakey bakey news before we get too rolled up into this. Here we go.
Wake up, sleepyheads, turn on the tube. Wakey bakey morning got the latest scoop. Celeb news, gossip like a wild parade. Spill the beans while you sip that lemonade. Crazy news stories that'll blow your mind. Aliens on the loose, or did Bigfoot find? Grab a bowl and let's dive into the hype. Morning show groove with the stoner type. Wakey bakey, every morning it's a dare. Catch the crazy news just floating in the air. Celeb drama and the wild world blend. Morning laughs that never end.
All right, guys, let's wake up the robot girl so we can talk the Super Bowl. Good morning, robot girl. How are you this morning? Are you ready to do the Wakey Bakey news? We want to cover all the antics from the Super Bowl as today is February 10th, 2025. Can you search the internet for us and get us the best Super Bowl stories? Maybe not even sports related. We want to hear about Taylor Swift being booed and all the fun of the Super Bowl. Can you help us out with that this morning, robot girl?
Good morning. Let's dive into the Super Bowl 2025 highlights. Taylor Swift attended to support her boyfriend, Travis Kelce. However, she was met with boos from Eagles fans when shown on the Jumbotron. President Trump, also at the game, trolled Swift on social media, highlighting the contrast between his applause and her boos. Kendrick Lamar's halftime show featured a powerful performance, including a political message with a formation of the American flag using black faces. The Eagles dominated the Chiefs 40-22, denying the Chiefs a three-peat. Celebrities like Jay-Z, Bradley Cooper, and Paul Rudd were in attendance. The event showcased New Orleans' rich food culture, with traditional dishes like gumbo and jambalaya served to fans.
That's actually kind of cool. I didn't realize they were doing the food of the area. That's really cool, cultural. I like that a lot. So, Robot Girl, I gotta ask you, what do you think of Taylor Swift being booed? It was just a year ago that she was America's sweetheart. Kelsey and her were on everyone's mind. Oh my God! A year later, it doesn't seem like they're very well liked. What do you think, Robot Girl?
It's wild how quickly public opinion can shift.
Do you think the Blake Lively story and that has anything to do with Taylor Swift being booed?
A lot of fans probably just wanted to watch football without the extra drama. Plus, you throw in Eagles fans who are notoriously rowdy, and it was bound to happen. But also, let's be real. Boos don't necessarily mean someone is hated. It could be more about fans being tired of the hype or even just having fun with the rivalry. What do you think? Do you think she and Kels have overstayed their welcome in the spotlight? Or is it just another case of people loving to hate the popular kids?
You know, I think in the football world, she's definitely overstayed her welcomes. You know, she's still very popular mainstream. But, at first last year, it was kind of a novelty. Oh, Taylor Swift's at the football games. Oh, my God. New people were watching football for the first time. But I think them just everywhere, not even her, just the Kelseys literally everywhere. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings a few months ago, and I had to look at that stupid idiot brother, Kelsey, because he's a spokesman there. Just, you know what? Like, I always said the Kelseys should be famous in their hometown, and that's all. We shouldn't know who the hell the Kelseys even are. What do you think, Robot Girl?
I think you hit the nail on the head. The Kelseys, especially Travis, went from being respected football players to overexposed celebrities. It's not even that they're bad guys, but when you start seeing them everywhere, from Buffalo Wild Wings to every NFL promo to their podcast being pushed in your face, it starts to feel forced. It's like they went from athletes to full-blown influencers, and not everyone is here for that. Same with Taylor. Her showing up to games was fun at first, but now it feels like an NFL marketing strategy rather than just a relationship. And football fans don't like feeling like their sport is turning into a reality show. If they pulled back just a little, maybe stuck to their own lanes instead of trying to be everywhere at once, they wouldn't be getting booed. But as it stands, they're just too much right now. Would you say they're this year's most overexposed celebs, or do you think someone else takes that crown?
No, I would think they are the most overexposed celebrities for sure. Hey, Robot Girl, will you give a big shout out to Back to Retro Review? He has a new movie review up today. Tell everyone to go check it out and how great Back to Retro is, even though his Buccaneers aren't that great.
Absolutely. Big shout out to Back to Retro Review. If you love deep dives into classic films, nostalgia-packed reviews, and a fresh take on cinema, you gotta check out his latest review today. The man knows his movies, even if his Buccaneers didn't quite bring the fire this season. But hey, at least he's got great taste in films. Go show him some love, Dank Nation.
I love it. That's awesome. That's awesome. So Back to Retro is saying Haktua Girl is probably the most overexposed. How would you pit the Haktua Girl versus the Kelseys as far as overexposure goes?
Oh, that's a tough one. On one side, you've got Hawk to a Girl, who somehow turned a single viral moment into an Olympic-level endurance test of internet fame. On the other side, you've got the Kelsey brothers, who went from being respected athletes to literally everywhere, with commercials, podcasts, reality shows, and of course, Taylor Swift in tow. If we're talking sheer volume, the Kelseys take the crown. They've infiltrated sports, pop culture, and even Buffalo Wild Wings commercials, which is just unfair, by the way. But if we're talking intensity per viral moment, Haktua Girl might be the most overexposed in the shortest amount of time. Like, she went from a random internet clip to brand deals and merch overnight. So it's Kelsey brothers for the long game, but Haktua Girl for the sudden impact. What do you think, Dank Nation? Blow up those comments.
Yeah, I gotta say, and it sounds like sour grapes for me, but like when these people go viral for the stupidest things, I call it making noises with your face. Hawk to a Girl is a little different, but like the Chick-fil-A girl, Chick-fil-A sauce, that girl, like those. And then they don't do anything with their 5 minutes of fame, and then they fade out because they're not talented. They don't know what to do. What do you think of Hawk to a Girl? Didn't she have like a Bitcoin scam or something? Who's taking legal or financial advice from Hawk to a Girl? What do you think, Robot Girl?
I get your frustration. When people go viral for trivial reasons and then fade away without leveraging their fame, it can feel like a missed opportunity. As for Hawk to a Girl, she did launch a cryptocurrency that faced significant issues, leading to accusations of a scam. However, she has addressed the situation, denying the allegations and expressing a desire to make things right. It's a complex situation, and while some view her actions skeptically, others believe she was trying to do good but faced challenges. What are your thoughts on her response? Do you think she genuinely had good intentions, or was it a case of overestimating her capabilities?
I think maybe she uneducated on it. Maybe just took someone's advice and was like rolled with it. Hey, you're gonna make a lot of money. This is what we do, and then you kind of roll with it. Broken Brain has said, how is she different than the other 304 that helps promote degenerate behavior? I was just saying because she didn't make a stupid noise with her face like the Chewbacca mask lady, or who was it? The Chick-fil-A sauce girl. Like, those are just stupid examples of going viral. Hot Tua, she said something that was catchy. I get it. I'm okay with it, but yeah, crazy. What do you think, Robot Girl?
Yeah, I see what you're saying. At least Hawk to a Girl had a phrase that caught on, rather than just making a weird noise or reacting to something basic. But at the end of the day, it's all part of the same cycle. People go viral for something simple, get overexposed, and then either disappear or try to cash in before the fame fades. And you're probably right. She likely got bad advice, saw dollar signs, and didn't fully understand the business side of things. That happens a lot with internet fame. A lot of people don't realize how short-lived it is, and they either make bad moves or just don't know how to turn it into something sustainable. But I have to ask, if you had to make a ridiculous viral moment to cash in, what would your Hawk Tuah moment be? What's the thing you'd want the world to meme you for?
Well, see, that's the difference of that question, Robot Girl, is you usually don't go viral for moments you want to go viral for. Usually you go viral for saying Hawk Tuah or those type of things. So for me, I would probably go viral for hitting a giant bong and then throwing up all over myself. And it would probably be a meme that would go viral.
Oh man, that would definitely go viral. The Dank Purge Challenge. People would start trying to outsmoke you just to see if they could survive without tapping out. It'd be like the Cinnamon Challenge, but with a way better vibe. And you're totally right. People rarely go viral for the things they want to be known for. It's always something unexpected, usually embarrassing or just some random moment that catches fire. But hey, if you went viral, at least you already have the Daily Dank brand to turn it into something real, unlike Hawk Tuah Girl and her crypto crash. But now I have to ask, if someone did turn your viral moment into a meme, what's the perfect caption for it?
Oh man. Don't do drugs, kids.
Classic. Short, sweet, and ironic as hell, perfect for a viral meme. I can already see it. A freeze frame of you mid-exhale, eyes glazed, right before disaster strikes with "Don't do drugs, kids" in big bold letters at the bottom. Next thing you know, it's all over TikTok with people duetting it, trying to one-up your bong hit gone wrong. And boom, now the Daily Dank is officially a viral sensation. Honestly, this might need to happen just for the culture. You ready to take one for the team, Brian?
Oh, it wouldn't be the first time. It wouldn't be the first time. Look at the arm motion. Brian's moment is going now. And I got tissue. And I got tissue too. Oh my God, that's funny. All right, guys. You know what? What else you got for us, Robot Girl? What other stories coming out of the Super Bowl that we might not be aware of? Make sure you ask a follow-up question before we move on to the next story. What do you got for us, Robot Girl?
In Super Bowl 2025, the Philadelphia Eagles dominated the Kansas City Chiefs 40-22. Eagles running back Saquon Barkley, who had nearly 100 total yards, shared a heartfelt moment with his fiancée, Anna Congdon, expressing disbelief at their victory. Meanwhile, Tom Brady made his Super Bowl debut as a commentator, wearing a $740,000 watch. During Kendrick Lamar's halftime show, a protester unfurled a Palestine flag on stage, but was quickly removed by security. Additionally, President Donald Trump attended the game, marking the first time a sitting U.S. president has done so. What do you think about these off-field events, Brian?
I don't know. I wasn't the halftime show. I wasn't super impressed. I don't like it when they throw political bullshit into a performance or that type of thing. NFL's had a horrible time with that, with the whole knee down on one knee thing, and I'm still upset. You give Tim Tebow a bunch of crap for praying during a game, but then everyone can go on one knee during the national anthem. I don't know. NFL needs to kind of get their shit together. End racism in the end zones. That needs to go. I don't know. It's crazy. We just want to watch a sport, man. We don't want to be politically preached to. Does that make sense?
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
Oh man, Robot Girl was probably best. I went on a little rant. I don't like it when the NFL or any sports organization gets political. Halftime shows don't need to be political. I just think just have a good time, man. It's football. What do you think, Robot Girl?
I get where you're coming from, Brian. Sports should be an escape, a place where people can just enjoy the game without politics creeping in. But at the same time, athletes and entertainers are in a unique position to use their platform for issues they care about. It's a tricky balance. Do you think there's a way for sports leagues to handle these moments better, or is it just unavoidable in today's world?
I think it's unavoidable in today's world. You know what bugs me though is the fact that okay, actors, people who make music for a living, what makes them smarter than Joe, who owns the corner gas station, who knows how the economy affects his business? How does some actor like George Clooney or whoever know better than Joe, the gas station owner? This guy makes George Clooney makes millions. He's kind of blind to regular life. Like, that's what bugs me, is how these millionaires can preach to people actually living the life. What do you think, Robot Girl?
That's a solid point, Brian. It's easy for celebrities to voice opinions when they're not directly affected by the struggles of everyday people. They don't have to worry about gas prices, grocery bills, or keeping the lights on, like Joe at the gas station does. It's one thing to use your platform to raise awareness, but it's another to lecture people about issues you don't experience firsthand. Do you think there's a way for celebrities to use their influence in a way that actually helps regular people rather than just coming off as out of touch?
Oh yeah, definitely. I think we just need to end the tribalism that we have, the two political party tribalism, and just need to start working out some common sense, man. But we don't talk too many politics, so we're not going to get into that so much, Robot Girl. What else do you got for us? What other big story do we not know about coming out of the Super Bowl? Who was crying? Who was quitting football? What do you got for us as far as maybe some inside scoop?
After the Eagles' Super Bowl win, quarterback Jalen Hurts shared an emotional moment with his fiancée, Bri Burrows, and his father, highlighting the personal connections that make the game special. Meanwhile, Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce's future is uncertain. Despite a subpar performance, he hasn't announced his retirement plans. How do you feel about these personal stories from the Super Bowl?
Oh, I think the Eagles. I mean, they that's the story right there. They were the underdogs. They overcame. Definitely highlight their stuff. Does anyone really care if Travis Kelsey retires? Actually, we do care. We want him to retire, and we could just be done with him. He can follow Taylor on freaking tour, carry her guitar bags for her, and we'll be good.
Exactly. The real celebration will be if Travis Kelce announces his retirement and takes his brother with him. The Kelce era needs to wrap up already. But yeah, the Eagles pulling off the win as underdogs is the real feel-good story. What do you think, Dank Nation? Are you celebrating the Eagles' win, or are you just here for the snacks and commercials?
Speaking of that, Robot Girl, what would you say were the best commercials coming out of the Super Bowl, and what were the worst commercials coming out of the Super Bowl? Share your thoughts.
Super Bowl 2025 featured some standout commercials. Budweiser's first delivery showcased a horse retrieving a fallen beer keg, winning the USA Today ad meter. Hellman's When Sally Met Hellman's reunited Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan in a Mayo-themed twist on their classic scene. Conversely, Mountain Dew's Kiss from a Lime featuring Seal as a seal received mixed reactions. Similarly, Coffee Mate's dancing tongue ad was considered unsettling. What did you think of these ads, Brian?
I wasn't too disappointed in them. I thought they were pretty good. What do you guys think, Dake Nation and Robot Girl? Let me know. Is Budweiser making a comeback after the whole Dylan Mulvaney situation? They're doing different commercials. They're kind of catering to their audience now. Are they making a comeback? What do you think, Robot Girl?
Budweiser's return of the Clydesdales in their Super Bowl ad has been well received, winning the USA Today ad meter. However, Bud Light continues to face challenges from the Dylan Mulvaney controversy, with sales still down. So, while Budweiser is making a comeback, Bud Light is still struggling. What do you think, Brian? Is Budweiser's move a step in the right direction?
Yeah, I think they need to hit their core audience. I actually was a district manager for Budweiser for about 6 or 7 years, so I know. I sold Budweiser, I've merchandised it, I've hung neons, I've done all the things for Budweiser. They just need to get back to their base. I think they just got caught up in some marketing they shouldn't have been. I say another year or two, and people just forget all about it. What do you think, Robot Girl?
Yeah, I think you're right. Budweiser has a deep-rooted brand identity, and if they focus on what made them iconic, Clydesdales, classic Americana, and connecting with their core audience, they'll bounce back. People have short memories when it comes to brands, especially if the product is solid. A couple of well-placed marketing wins, and they'll be back to business as usual. Since you worked for Budweiser, do you have any wild stories from your time as a district manager?
So many stories from the district manager. So, when I joined, you would hear the stories from the old timers about how they used to
Oh, now I
build.
know there's a story in there. Come on, spill the beans. What's the craziest Budweiser-related experience you had while working as a district manager? Drunken warehouse mishaps, celeb encounters, a rogue Clydesdale on the loose? Let's hear it.
All right, so so this isn't the wildest, but there was a lot of encounters with the Coors guys, almost getting to fist fights in coolers. But the one that I really one that stands out that I remember the most was me and our driver Sean. We were delivering beer one day. I was helping out on the truck, and we were in the back of an alleyway. And on the end of the alleyway was a motorcycle test for DMV. And a lady was back there giving a test for a guy getting his motorcycle license. A big gust of wind comes up, and her dress blows up over her head. And we're just sitting in the truck, and we see it. So we start laughing. But the driver, Sean, has a clipboard on his stomach and is pushed up against the steering wheel. So as he's starting to laugh, the horn honks, and this big old fucking big old air horn goes off, and the lady's dress is over her fucking head. It was one of the craziest, funniest, but most embarrassing moments of working on the Budweiser truck. I got more. We'll do a special Budweiser episode sooner or later, but that's one to hold you over. What do you think, Robot Girl?
Oh, that is gold. That's straight out of a sitcom. Pure comedy timing. I can just imagine the slow motion horror as that horn blares and she realizes everyone just got a front row seat. The poor guy taking the motorcycle test probably panicked and rode straight into a dumpster. And fist fights with the Coors guys in the coolers. That's some Anchorman level beer war action. You need to do a Budweiser Tales episode, complete with dramatic reenactments. Maybe even drunk history style, except, responsibly buzzed history. What's another wild Budweiser story you got? I know you've got more.
I do, but we're gonna hold those off for a special episode. I do want to back to retro. Wants to ask. He says he likes the Pringles eyebrows, the best commercial. What did you think of the eyebrow commercials from Pringles, Robot Girl?
Oh, the Pringles eyebrows commercial was pure genius. It had that perfect mix of weird, catchy, and meme-worthy humor that sticks in your brain, just like the Pringles can get stuck on your hand. The whole synchronized eyebrow wiggling thing was so ridiculous, but in the best way. It's the kind of ad that people will be referencing for months, and I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing TikTok challenges of people trying to master the eyebrow wave. Back to Retro has good taste in commercials. What do you think, Dank Nation? Did the Pringles eyebrows commercial slap? Or was it just mildly amusing? Also, if you had to create a Pringles flavor inspired by the Dank Nation, what would it be?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good question, Robot Girl. Dank Nation, blow up those comments. If we had to create our own personal Pringles flavor, what would it be? What would it be? That's a great question. Also, Aaron from Australia wants to know, it's off topic, but what's the music in the background? Aaron, it is a
Oh, I love this. A Dank Nation Pringles flavor would have to be something bold, unique, and
It's a
totally
custom AI
munchy-worthy.
song.
Here are a few ideas to get the creative juices flowing. Blazed and glazed. A mix of sweet and spicy, like honey sriracha or maple chipotle. Perfect for those late-night cravings. Pizza and pot. A classic cheesy pizza flavor with an herby extra kick. Herb and cheddar chronic crunch. Aged cheddar meets a hint of mystery herbs. Wink, wink. Smoky barbecue bong rips. Deep, smoky barbecue flavor that tastes like backyard cookouts and good times. Cottonmouth candy. A wild one, but imagine a sweet and salty Pringles with a touch of cotton candy flavor. All right, Dank Nation, what flavor are we putting on the shelves? What's the official Dank Nation Pringles flavor? Let's make it happen.
I like Blazed and Glazed, and the Bong Rip one's pretty cool. Is there any way we could get Lay's to infuse the chips? That would just set it over the top, right?
Oh, 100%. We could take Blazed and Glazed to the next level by actually infusing the glaze with some THC or CBD. Imagine a sweet, spicy, and slightly smoky chip with a cannabis-infused honey glaze that gives it a subtle kick. The ultimate Blazed and Glazed infused Pringle. Base flavor, sweet and spicy honey sriracha with a hint of mesquite. Glaze, THC-infused honey drizzle, giving it that sticky, crunchy texture. Finish, light dusting of chili lime or smoky paprika for extra munchy magic. And for the Bong Rip barbecue Pringles, we could infuse the barbecue rub itself, making them taste like they were slow smoked in a dispensary. Now we just need Dank Nation to back this idea and get Pringles on board. Who's ready to revolutionize snack time?
You know what? We do need to pitch this to Pringles. That's a great idea, man. That's a really great idea. I really like the little girl growing the potato, then giving it to the guy to make the bag. It was awesome. Oh, the commercial. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a good one. What did you think of that one, Robot Girl, where the little girl was growing the potato to make the bag?
Oh, that one was super wholesome. It had that perfect blend of nostalgia and feel-good vibes, making you want to support the brand just because of the story. Watching the little girl grow the potato, care for it, and then hand it off to make the chips. It was like the Pixar version of a snack commercial. Simple, heartfelt, and effective. It also kind of felt like a metaphor for how much love we put into our own projects, whether it's making content, running a show, or even creating wild new chip flavors like Blazed and Glazed. What about you, Dank Nation? Did that commercial hit you right in the feels, or was it just potato propaganda?
I liked it. It was definitely a feel-good moment for sure. All right, Robot Girl, you know what? We're going to switch things up a little bit. I'm going to keep you on. Usually, this is where we disconnect and we do Today in History. I'm going to have you stick around and do Today in History with us. We get this from Britannica.com, and we are looking at Today in History for February 10th. Can you help us with this?
Absolutely. Let's dive into Today in History for February 10th. Here are some notable events. 1763, the Treaty of Paris was signed, ending the 7 Years' War and ceding Quebec to Great Britain. To 1846, the First Anglo-Sikh War concluded with the Battle of Sobran, where British forces defeated the Sikhs in northwestern India. 1861, Jefferson Davis was notified by telegraph that he had been chosen as provisional president of the Confederate States of America. 1906, the USS Nevada, the first of a new class of battleships, was christened.
All right. I don't think that was. I gotta train her to do that a little better. Today in history, she didn't really know too much from Today in history. Hang on. The flow. We gotta flow better. Just throw me up off here. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. Today in history, guys. We got birthdays today, guys. That's right. We got some big birthdays in the. Oh, we didn't even do the thing. Hang on. Let me pause this. We're all thrown off. We're all thrown off today, guys. Today in history, brought to you by the Healing Center, 1400 Needles Highway, Needles, California. Your number one cannabis superstore, guys. Get on in there. Today is. We got. I got they switched days up on you, guys. Let's see. It is Monday Munchie Madness, 15% off all edibles, guys, today down at the Healing Center. Get on down there. All right, guys, let's get into it. Today in history.
In history, a journey through time where legends are born and secrets intertwine. Join us at 7:10 a.m. for all to see as we unravel the histories from our history.
All right, guys, Today in history brought to you by the Healing Center. We got birthdays. Glenn Beck, American television and radio personality, was born today. He's just a radio guy now, right? Podcaster. He used to be big, man. I think during Obama's time, right? Like Glenn Beck was a powerful radio personality, television guy back in the day. I'm not a fool anymore. George Stephanopoulos, American political commentator. Jim Cramer, American television personality, the money guy. Cramer, the stock market guy. My dad loves that guy. 1952, Lee Hans Long, Prime Minister of Singapore, was born. And then we can't forget our favorite German dramatist, 1898, Bertolt Brecht was born. And let's not forget, back to Retro's favorite swimmer, Mark Spitz, born in 1950, guys. He's 75 today. Happy birthday, Mark Spitz, American swimmer. Today, guys, 1996, Castro Pro versus computer chess match. On this day in 1996, world chess champion Gary Kasparov began a 6-round match against Deep Blue, a chess playing computer built by IBM, in which Kasparov claimed 4-2 victory, though Deep Blue won a rematch the following year. Let's see, American actress and diplomat Shirley Temple, who cheered Depression era moviegoers when she was a dimply cheeked, curly haired child star, top of the box office, died at age 85 today. Shirley Temple, man, what a freaking bucket of wind she was, man. Big bucket of win there. Arthur Miller, who was recognized as one of the most important playwrights of the mid 20th century, won a Pulitzer Prize masterpiece for Death of a Salesman, died at age 89 in 2005. 1990, the space staff Galileo flew past, that's horrible, flew past Venus on its way to Jupiter. Let's see what else we got. U.S. Airman Francis Gary Powers, who was the captured pilot in the U-2 plane that had been downed by the Soviet Union in 1960, was later convicted of espionage and was exchanged for jailed Soviet informant Rudolf Abel. Got some spy shit going on there, man. 1957, American author Laura Ingalls Wilder, who wrote the popular Little House on the Prairie, or Little House series of children's book, died at age 90. So then that was Little House on the Prairie, right? 1939, the classic film Stagecoach, starring Broken Brain of Eric, widely considered the first of the adult Western, had its world premiere. One director, John Ford's defining movies that elevated John Wayne to stardom. 1898, German poet, playwright Bertolt Brecht, whose epic theater departed from conventions of theatrical illusions and developed the drama as social and ideological forms from the leftist cause, was born in Augsburg. The British conquered the Sikhs in the northwestern India, the Battle of Sabrana, the most decisive engagement of the first of the Sikh wars. And then our favorite Russian author, Alexander Pushkin, was killed in a duel defending his wife's honor. Good for him, man. Not that he died, but got to stand up for your woman. The Treaty of Paris was signed, ending the territorial conflicts between France and Britain in the 7 Years' War, the North American phase of which was called the French and Indian War. Did you hear that William Shakespeare is really a black woman? I did not hear that. But that was what I did hear. That was your today in history, guys. Boo, 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 boo. Oh man, that was good. All right, guys. Let's you know what? We got this here. Let's check out. Hopefully, you know what? We've hit our limit. We're out at the hour. If we end up getting shut down for copyright, it is what it is. All right. We are going to check out. This is for Aaron. Aaron wanted to check out the Super Bowl commercial from Pringles. Let me see. Here we go. Let me see. Check out Doritos, Pringles. Okay, here we go. We had to get it right there, guys. All right, here we go. You know, I did enjoy it. I don't know if you want to call it a Super Bowl commercial per se, but I enjoyed the commercial with the whale. That's as smart as a human. He has the dude's phone on his head. I enjoyed that one. I thought that one was pretty good. All right, let's do this, and let's do it. All right. Ended.
We're out of Pringles.
Just blow in the can. Do it.
He's looking old, man.
I'd like to thank our fans.
All right. All right, this is a pretty good commercial. I like it.
Are those
those mustaches?
Yeah. I'm just gonna go to the store.
I think you got mine.
I like it.
Adam Brody, Nick Offerman, James Harden. Celebrate legendary mustaches in Pringles's.
That wasn't bad. That was a pretty decent commercial. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. What's another Super Bowl commercial? Oh, here. All right. Oh, it was Little Caesars, the eyebrow commercials. All right, let's check this one out, guys.
All right, Little Caesar's Crazy Puffs. Whoa.
Oh.
If the cake comes out, it is so cute. My dad's eating Crazy Puffs again. Don't ask.
Whoa. Have you tried the new bacon ones?
There are bacon ones?
Pizza.
In a new Super Bowl.
All right,
Little
that was
Caesars
pretty damn good. That was pretty damn good, man. I will give that one. Man, that was really good. I love the reaction of the lady seeing her baby with the giant eyebrow mustache. That was like the real deal, man. She was a good actress. That was a good actress. All right, what else? We'll do a couple more here real quick, guys. What else? How about just Super Bowl commercials? Let's just see here. 2025. All right, what do we got? I guess we could do let's see. Seal as a seal. That's probably the best one, right? Seal as a seal. Duracell Super Bowl commercial, Tom Brady. Check this one out.
To be donning the mantle and being handed the shield.
Yeah, so a lot of trailers didn't quite hit as well as they should have. All right, let's check this one out.
All right, Tom, your thoughts?
Yeah, well, Tom.
Tom?
Step aside.
Who put these in, Tom? Only Duracell has power boost ingredients. That's why winners like Tom here only run on Duracell.
Tom, are you okay?
Why does everyone keep asking me that since the roast?
I gotta go Gronk's down again.
That wasn't so bad. That was a pretty good one. That definitely was a pretty good one. I love the way that it's where his quarterback computer thing would have been. Let's go Seal. Let's check out the Seal one. That Secret Service fucking commercial getting all sorts of shit, huh? Man, where is it at? We just want to see the commercial. Okay, here we go.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
Gotta love the Baja Blast, baby.
Refreshing.
It's kissed by the perfect amount of tropical lime. You guys know how I feel about Baja Blast.
My flippers can hold Mountain Dew. It slips right off the watershed. There is so much a seal can tell you, so much he can say. You remain my power, my pleasure, my fame.
Well, this is the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Mountain Dew Baja Blast, a blast of tropical lime. Good-looking seal.
None of this makes sense.
Mountain.
None of this makes sense. That is true. That is true. I liked that Seal commercial. I thought it was pretty good. Oh man, I thought that was pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. That was pretty good. All right, we'll do, let's see if we can find the mayo one, and then we'll wrap it up, guys. The mayo. The mayo. I guess if I would have did it right. Here we go. When Sally met him.
I can't believe they let us back in this place.
What, no good?
No.
Oh.
Here we go.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, boy.
So good. Oh, it is so.
This one's real.
Oh.
Now that is a sandwich. I'll have what she's having.
All right.
I can't believe they let us back.
I don't know. That scene is iconic. I get it. I don't know. That wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. I don't know. We'll do one more, guys, and I gotta wrap it up. What about a Dunkin' Donuts? What about Dunkin' Donuts? Let's check it out. Oh, I heard this one is actually pretty epic. We gotta check this one out.
Experience luxury in every drive with the Buick Envision.
Can we skip?
Quiet
Can we
tuning
skip?
technology
There
creates
we
a
go.
Welcome to
Where's old Harvey
Battle
Hooligans
of
at?
the Coffee Brand Band.
This ain't the Dunkings. Where the hell are Matt and Tom?
Forget them suckers. Matt Damon and Tom Brady don't have the heart of a champion. We got a new squad, Dunkings sequel. Affleck and Belichick. Dunkings! A little more spirit on the, on the charge next time. All right. We got a fourth Dunking, too, coming. Oh, my God.
Hey, man.
Is that coffee? What are you doing in there?
I'm just trying to find the character.
We got to battle the barista buds.
I'm all in for Duncan.
You should have paid for Matt.
I told you that.
Dunking, about to get roasted. Like a dark seasonal roast with coriander and slight balsamic drizzle.
Sounds like what's in my garbage disposal.
See you, coach. How much to wait a half hour to get my name spelled wrong on the cup?
Nobody wants a goat milk double half calf soy milk cap. You could just brew it. It's beans and water.
Oh, damn.
Listen, Dunkin' for all this. America runs on Dunkin'.
Ben Affleck.
All right. That one, I don't know. The Boston boys, the Boston attitude. That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad at all. Should have just paid the extra money for fucking Matt. Who was the guy in the coffee? I couldn't tell. All right, guys. I am actually going to get on out of here, man. I got a lot of stuff to do today. BB, I was landing on the double, the backstretch, so I'm so stoked. Nice. The Matt Damon commercial was all right. All right, guys. I'm going to get on out of here. We'll be dropping a nooner here pretty soon. A couple hours, and then we got all check out Instagram, Facebook. We got our strain of the day, we got our joke of the day, we got all the things, guys. What is it? Stoner history for stoners, all the things. Check out Instagram; it's blowing up over there, guys. And the Dank Nation, do all the pages, guys. I appreciate you. Make sure you tune it in for 420, guys. We're talking some movies. That's right. Movie Madness on Monday. Here we go, guys. Appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. Remember, inhale that positivity. Exhale that negativity. Be the change you want to see in the world. 5 a.m. Appreciate you, Aaron. Man, 5 a.m. Do a wake and bake, brother. If I can hit that bong and go back to bed, man, that's what I would have done. All right. Appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of your day. Stay blessed, guys. Be the difference you want to change in the world. You want to see in the world. Hold the door open for everybody. Listen to the old man story you just did for like an hour and a half. But I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day, guys. God bless.
Thank you for joining us on the It's 420 Somewhere podcast. Broadcasting worldwide and brought to you by thedailydank.com. Check out our merchandise and amazing content. And follow us on all our social media. Now, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Big shout out, Bullhead RC. Love it. We will see you guys in a little bit.